Hey girls, it has been way too long since I've been on here and made a video. I've just been go, go, go. We went on vacation. I have a daughter that is a senior, and so it has been just jam-packed with activities for her. We're heavily involved in volunteer work. There's just so much going on. It's been really hard to piece any videos together, especially last month. And here we are halfway into April, and I'm just now getting to it. So, you're going to see me push out a couple hopefully several videos the rest of this month, because there's some things I want to go over, and I want to keep helping all the hair loss sisters out there. And I've missed doing my videos, and I got a new light and tripod for my birthday. Happy 41 to me on April 12th. So it's great to try that out and play with it, and hopefully will help when I'm doing my topper washing videos, you know, in the future. Some more of those, it'll help. But yeah, so while I am working on straightening this out and showing you a topper, I've showed you this topper before, but I wanted to go over I wanted to talk about hair density, topper densities, because I think that gets overlooked a lot, because it's, you know, you get online and you see, oh, well, this one's 130% density. This one's 120. Which one am I supposed to get? And a lot of times you think, I want the more hair because I have less hair, but that's not always the right option for you. And so I wanted to talk about hair densities, and help you make the best decision for you. Look at those gray hairs. It's so wild. I have not colored my hair in probably 5 years. So this is like my natural hair color. And I just turned 41, and I am definitely getting more gray. And I'm trying to decide what I want to do about it, because I kind of like the idea of my hair going gray, but it's definitely going to be difficult when I am getting toppers. So anyways, here I go squirreling. Remember, we're just some girls having tea or coffee or margaritas or whatever, and we're talking about hair. That's what my channel is about. So back to the density. So each brand is going to have whatever they choose as their average density for their toppers. For Uniwigs, which is the brand that I use for toppers, their average is 130% density, which is medium density, considered medium density. And so if you see one that says regular density, or if you're just wanting something that's not light, it's, you know, their standard average is going to be 130. And low density is going to be considered 110 to 120% density. And a lot of times we think, okay, look how thin my hair is. I want something with a lot more density to really make it look fuller. But there's a couple things that could go wrong with that, or a couple reasons why that might not be a good idea for you. For first and foremost, if you're brand new to wearing hair, you're going to put on one of those higher density toppers or wigs even, and you're going to be like, this feels so foreign and this looks so obvious. You're going to think that because you're not used to seeing that much hair. And you're probably going to think that some with the low density as well, but you're really going to see that with the higher density. So that's the first and foremost reason why you don't necessarily want a higher density. The other reason is if you have really thin, fine hair, if you have a heavier, higher density topper, you are going to feel some more discomfort in overloading those strands. So you're going to want a lower density topper. So keep that in mind on what your hair loss looks like. If you have a lot of hair, you're just thinning and you don't like the look of the thinning, then a higher density topper is going to be for you, right? I'm looking at my notes over here. Okay, guys, I wanted to make sure I get everything out to you guys. Okay. So for a lower density topper, if you have fine, thin hair, if you have a higher density topper with finer, thin hair, you're going to overload the strands. It could cause more pain with the clips. And then, it could just look bulky on your head. And if you notice that you got a topper, you love the topper, but you just, no matter what you do, you cannot get it to blend right. It could be that there's just too much hair in that topper and you need to go down to a lower density topper. So keep that in mind when you're searching for one, or if you're just getting really frustrated and can't figure out why you can't get the topper to look right. It could be because you need a lower density topper. So yes. The other thing I wanted to give you some like options for lower density toppers. Uniwigs has two of my favorite toppers from them are actually low density. And I didn't know that until I was doing the research for this video, that I didn't even realize that those were lower density, and they're my favorite. So like, coincidence? I don't know. But not the one I'm going to show you, or the one that I'm going to put on today, but Upgrade Aura, which is my ride or die. She is the one that you see me in all the time. She's the one I work out in. She just blends perfectly with my hair. That one is 110% density. So she's great. The other one that I think looks super natural on me that I just happen to gravitate more towards is the Breeze Topper. And she's 120%. So remember, low density is 110 to 120% density. So both of those toppers are great. And another reason why a lower density might be for you is it is going to be cooler. So if you're really just like me, I'm perimenopausal and I'm sweating all the time. I'm like sweating right now and I have no reason to. You're looking for the most breathable toppers, which if you go with Breeze, you're going to get, it's in the name. It's breezy because it's all lace and it's hand tied and she's gorgeous. She looks super natural and she's 120% density. So you're not going to have a whole lot of heavy hair sitting on your head. So another thing I wanted to talk about is the base cap. So say you have the Aura, and it comes in multiple different base cap sizes. Even though they're all going to be 110% density, which is low density, the larger the base cap, the more hair that's like coming out of the base. So it's going to feel a little bulkier and a little heavier. A better example might have been with one that's not a low density. So if you have a higher density one and you're getting just a large cap, that's going to feel like a lot of hair. So you want to make sure it's going to look right and blend right for your goals, what you're going for. So I hope that helps. I just wanted to showcase this beauty again. This is the, hold on. This is the Upgrade Courtney in 224R dark caramel. Love her. So good for the summer. And so I think, I didn't write it down. I think she's 130% density, but she doesn't feel like that. This is the new and improved hairline. So you've got like the thinner hairline that's going to blend really well. I love this piece and it's so good for the summer because you've got the highlights or lowlights or whatever you want to call them. She's been sitting in a box. I know, it's so sad. But the Oklahoma wind here, like I've been wearing hats all the time. And when I have this pretty like color, I don't know. I don't like to wear a hat on it. I wear a hat with my, my espresso brown one all the time, but, she's a little different. So I'm just spraying some heat protectant on her, but I don't know why I didn't look to see what the density of this one is. This is Burmese hair. So if you've watched any of my other videos, I like to let folks know that Burmese hair is going to dry. It's going to air dry curly. So, or curly wavy. Everyone's kind of different on what's considered curly. But I have videos extensively about the difference in Burmese and Chinese hair. So if you're someone who does not like the curly wavy hair, go with Chinese, or you're going to be straightening it. But look, I mean, it does not take much to straighten this beauty, which I have also done in some of my other videos. I took the Chinese and the Burmese and I washed them, air dried them, and then straightened, I think, one of them. Yeah, I took you through the whole process and journey, and I documented it and I posted it so that folks would know what they were getting into, because I like a no mess, no fuss approach. And so for me, curly Burmese hair is more my jam, because my bio hair is curly. I know you saw me straightening it and you saw it straight, but if I were to go to a function where I'm going to be dancing, or there's potentially going to be rain, or it's humid, or whatever, I'm always going to wear my hair curly, and then I wear a curly topper. And so with my Aura topper, I wash her and let her air dry, and it's a beautiful curl pattern. I mean, it's so amazing, and it mimics my bio hair so well. And then I put her on and I go, and it won't matter if my bio hair gets all curly from sweating or, you know, rain or whatever, because my topper is going to match it. However, like this one with with those money pieces and the highlights, oh my gosh, I love it. I love it. And I like it straight. I like it curly. I just really wanted to get that box hair out of it. I don't know why I've had her sitting, because I'm loving it. Loving it. Oh my gosh. Yes. Anyway, if you're interested in knowing what the density of this one is, let me know and I will get back at you. Also, side note, if you're still here with me 12 minutes later, I've had a lot of activity on my videos and a lot of questions, and I just simply have not had the time to sit down and answer them. And I am not the type to just like breeze by and answer one quickly, because I really want to pay attention to what I'm doing, and I want to answer thoroughly and properly. And if I don't know, I'll tell you I don't know. But if you have asked a question in the last month and I have not gotten back to you, you will be hearing from me soon. I will respond soon. And I'm sorry, and have patience with me. I do have a job. I have like a full-time job, and I have kids, and I have the whole shebang. So life gets in the way. But anyways, I hope that helps with the density talk. I hope that maybe clarifies some things. If you have any more questions, let me know. I'll do my best to answer them. And remember, if you use code GenC15 at Uniwigs, it will give you 15% off. And who doesn't like to save some money on hair? So take advantage of that. And yeah, the details of this piece will be in my caption or whatever. So anyways, thanks for joining me. Bye.